So good afternoon. Sorry you couldn't be here today. We're talking a little bit about water quality. We just finished Riverwatch yesterday, and today we're going to talk about some of the things that you could use to talk about the quality of water. So make sure you, in your textbook, page 115 to 120, read and understand how dissolved oxygen, phosphate and nitrate levels, number and variety of invertebrates, water temperature, coliform bacteria levels, and the BOD can all indicate water quality. Below are two other words you should know. So you should know what an oligotrophic lake is and what a eutrophic lake is and some of their qualities, and then what is the process of eutrophication. That's going to be a big part of today and a little bit tomorrow as well. Today we're going to do a water quality assignment, and we're going to read a letter to the editor from the Edmonton Journal that talks about Pigeon Lake. In front of you, you have a handout that talked a little bit about last week's topic, which was biomes, and this is a biome summary sheet. So the biggest thing that you should know here is this whole idea of precipitation and temperature. You will never be asked on a test how many centimeters of snow does the tundra get. I will not ask you that question. But what I might ask you to refer to is how do these different biomes compare in terms of temperature or in terms of precipitation. So this column here and this column here are probably the most important. So you don't have to copy down all of this. Okay, just copy these two starred columns down. So I'll give you a minute to look at that, and then we'll talk a little bit about those. So in front of you, you have a handout that you can make yourself that is going to get at this whole idea of quality water and how these indicators or these different things can indicate that. So the pages that you need to read here are pages 115 to 120 in your textbook. And in terms of filling these in, really all you're looking to do is something like this. If the dissolved oxygen levels are, and you can either pick low or high, then the water quality is considered, and depending on what you put in the first blank, you could pick words like good or bad, and then you would have to explain why. And probably a couple of good sentences for that is good. And then you're going to draw some sort of scientific picture that will show the difference between good and bad. And that's kind of what the assignment is getting at.